What's up, everybody? Yesterday, my wife and I, we took a walk to a hardware store here in Harlem in New York City. And we went to get a few things, but my wife spotted a plant that she really liked. And we decided to get that plant among a few other things. The thing is that we did not know what kind of plant it was. There was no label, there was no sign, and we asked the cashier, and the cashier didn't know what the name of the plant was. So, but we decided to get it anyway, and we brought the plant back home, and we did some research and discovered that the plant is called a Schefflera plant. So again, we got the plant from a hardware store in Harlem. It's actually on 125th Street. And you know, this plant, again, a Schefflera, is really interesting. And by the way, as I understand it, this is what they call a Dwarf Schefflera because it's a smaller variety of the plant. These can grow, as I understand it, to be very large. Now, I don't know if the dwarf version can, but the Schefflera, in general, as I understand it, it's a tropical plant, and it can grow to be very large. And so it's sometimes shaped in a way that and used like a bush or a shrub. But again, the version that we have is a smaller variety, and also they call this the umbrella tree. Now again, I guess the larger varieties grow that big where they become a tree. Hold up, let me just back up and explain something. The plant that I got, I've been calling a Schefflera or a Dwarf Schefflera. Schefflera is the classification, the overall classification or the genus of a type of plant, and there are many different species of Schefflera. So there are many Schefflera species, and one of those species is known as the umbrella tree. And the plant that I'm talking about, this Schefflera plant, is known as the Schefflera Arboricola. And that plant, or the one I'm talking about in this video, is known as the Dwarf Umbrella Tree. So I think I have that right. And to be perfectly clear and transparent, I'm not an expert. I don't have a green thumb, and we didn't even know what type of plant we were buying. So we've had to look this up. And that said, I'm not 100% certain that this is the Dwarf Umbrella Tree or the Dwarf Schefflera, but as you can see in the photo and the videos, if you look it up yourself, you see that it certainly looks like one. And if it's not, well, there's a plant out there that looks exactly like it. But with all of that said, I've got this plant. It's really like it, and I hope that it does grow to be significantly larger. That remains to be seen. I'm about to go get some beef patties, but I want to show you something. When we went to the hardware store the other day, we got a few things. I mentioned that, and one of the things that we got was some paint, because my wife is working on a project to restore a mirror, and I think I'm gonna have a video. I'm gonna do a video about that. I also got some tomato seeds, a pot, and some soil because we plan on growing some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I think that's what kind they are. So I'll probably do a video about that as well. So this is a tropical plant, so I think it requires quite a bit of water and sun. But one thing that's really fascinating about this plant is that it's supposed to be able to clear toxins out of the air. So it helps purify the air. I think that's awesome. And it's a hardy, or it's a sturdy plant. And I like that, the leaves do look sturdy, and the stems, even though it is a very small plant now with small stems and leaves, I like that it would be a fairly sturdy and substantial plant. And it's supposed to be easy to grow and maintain. With all of that said, please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment, and take care of yourselves, and until next time.